folks, it's me again and we're back with another experimental video today. So today I'm going to look at the values of unopened capsules versus the My Sims trophies that you get from capsules. Now, if you're unsure what I mean about the time capsules, then they are things that you can get from digging up these rock piles or digging up dirt piles. So there's obviously a percentage on what chance you were going to get a capsule from it, or this one looks like it's got bones coming out of it, so I'd probably say that's like a fossil rock. So there's a percentage that you'll get a fossil or you'll get a time capsule from them. So in order to do this experiment right, I'm going to do it in 3 different ways. So I'm going to collect 10 normal capsules, as in using no treasure maps or anything like that. So just 10 regular capsules, and we're going to sell 5 of them and figure out the amount from that, and then we're going to open 5 of them and sell the amount from that, just to see which gives you the better yield of money. This is mainly aimed at people who want to do rags to riches or anything like that, because the first part of rags to riches is you running around trying to find things to sell before you get bills. So obviously one of the main kind of things that people try to do when they're getting the rags to riches is they digging up these little spots here, and you get a lot of capsules. And I've seen sort of a divide being between people that do rags to riches. Some people like to open them and see what they've got, and other people like to sell them without opening them. Now, the base value for a capsule is 70 simoleons, so you're probably thinking, well, actually it's probably better to sell them and you'll guaranteed 70 simoleons. However, if you open it and you get a My Sims trophy, you can get a My Sims trophy that's only worth 20 simoleons, that's the lowest one, or they can be in excess of 100 simoleons. So like, I think there's a Tobor, and I think that's a rare one, which is like 160 simoleons. So today we're just gonna do a little casual experiment and just see what, you know, the difference in prices that you get. This is by no means a rags to riches, because I've tried doing one on my channel and just didn't enjoy it as much. So for a while I'm probably going to do these experimental videos. So if there's anything you want me to do, any experiments you want me to do in the game, then, you know, leave them in the comments below and I will see if I can do them. Right, so this is my sim. He's just a random sim from my own gallery. I've named him Mr. Test. He's gonna get up to no good, doing everything that I want him to do. I've turned autonomy off for the sake of this, and I've also made it so that his needs don't decay, just because it's a bit easier. And I'm pretty sure that that is not going to have any bearing on the amounts that we get from these capsules. So he's currently in Oasis Springs. This is the best place for rocks, in my opinion. They seem to spawn quite quickly. So he is a level 4 fishing so far. If you fish in this little pool here, which is at the very back of Oasis Springs, so this is the main part of it. If you travel down here, there's this little pool here. You're more likely to catch a cowberry from here. This is where I tend to get all my cowberries from. So that's a bit of information for you. So I'm going to just get him to fish a bit while I wait for some objects to spawn in, because I have already done this first. I've done it and accidentally didn't have my mic on, so that happened for the first time. Yay. So let's get going. So we have our first capsule and our first treasure map. I'm not interested in the treasure maps right now. We're gonna deal with those later, so dig there. So my Sims managed to catch a cow plant berry just from fishing in that little lake a couple of times. That really wasn't long at all to catch that, so I'm telling the truth, I promise. So I'm at 5 capsules. I'm going to head back to the house to put those down so that we know which are which. Right, so these are going to be the 5 capsules that we sell as is. Right, so that's our first 5 capsules. Ooh, and some fruitcake. I wonder if our sim likes fruitcake. Let's try. Oh, he does! Oh, that's interesting. He does like fruitcake. Right, so I've caught another 5 capsules. No, I haven't caught them. I've found another 5 capsules, and I'm going to take those ones back and lay them out behind the others. And then finally I just have to get the 5 using the treasure map. So finally, after a long grind, I've managed to get 5 of the treasure maps, and it's prank day. Go away, prank day. So what we do is you click on a stone and you get this option, dig for treasure, and you only have the option there when you have a treasure map, but you almost, well, 100% of the time you will get a capsule, and usually what is inside these capsules is rare My Sims trophies, which is how you kind of complete the that section, that collection. So I mean, personally, I would always dig for treasure with them, because you they sell for 80 simoleons each, but the My Sims trophies that are rare sort of range from about 65 simoleons to sort of 200. So I would definitely like recommend that you dig something up, because even if you do lose like 15 simoleons, the chances of getting a rare one are greater. Right, so here we are, and these are our findings. Now for you, that just took like a minute or so. No, seconds. That took seconds. But for me, that took 45 minutes to get these. So this first row is the row we're going to sell without opening. The second row is the ones we're going to sell opening them, and the My Sims trophies inside without digging for treasure. And then the last row are the ones that I use the treasure maps for. So these should, by rights, have like rare My Sims trophies in them. Right. So first off, a time capsule, it costs 70 simoleons to sell by itself. So in total, that is 350 simoleons to sell 5 of those. Obviously, however many you get, so there's 70 simoleons each, we got 350 simoleons. To do that, I'm going to put his money down to 0. So for the next one, so I'm going to open these. I'm going to see what we've got inside. Open it up, and so on and so forth. Right, so inside you get a My Sims trophy. Now these can range from 20, I think the lowest one is 20 simoleons, right up to, oh no, 15 simoleons here. So 15 simoleons is the lowest one that you can get, ranging right up till I think like 200 or something simoleons. Right, so I'm going to sell all of these. So we've got 2 Yukis, and this is definitely not going to add up to 350 simoleons. So in total, that's 175 simoleons. Obviously, you know, you could be lucky enough to get 6 61s, and then you 5 61s, and then you'd be better off. So that obviously was a lot better to sell the time capsules rather than opening them. But obviously, whatever you get inside is random. So these ones should be the rarer ones. So we'll see what we've got here. So we've got 2 goth boys at 100 simoleons each. We've got 2 towbars at 140 simoleons each, and then we've got a zombie call at 130 simoleons. So we've got 0 simoleons. I can already see that we're going to definitely make way more money. So let's have a look at that. So we made 610 simoleons from selling the insides of the capsules from when you dig for treasure. So I guess what this experiment really tells us is, and oh my god, you're bringing bills again. What are you billing me for? Rude introduction. I've just paid those other bills. Yeah. Anyway, so in conclusion, the insides of the capsules from the treasure maps is definitely the best way to do. So those totals again were 350 simoleons from 5 unopened capsules, 175 simoleons from opened capsules, and 610 from the ones that we found with the treasure map. So I hope that this sheds a bit of light on what you may get from dig piles, and also what you may get from the inside of time capsules if you're about to start your own rags to riches this series, then just obviously be aware that it could be quite lucrative to use the treasure maps that you get. Also, I got all of those time capsules from Oasis Springs Park or the surrounding neighbourhoods. That's just personal preference. It's not going to affect how much money you get. It's just that I prefer Oasis Springs Park. I feel like there's a lot more to dig up there. There's a lot more chance of digging up, of getting spawned rocks there. I think at one time there's 5 usually that spawn there, so for me that's just personal preference, but I definitely would recommend that you go and fish there because I got quite a lot through fishing from that park. But anyway, I really hope you did enjoy this. I hope that it was educational, and we will be back with Mr. Test one more well, not just one more time, several times, because I've got several different ideas for videos. But like I said, if you do have any ideas for videos that you'd like me to experiment with, or like, you know, if you want, you know, different challenges and you want to know how to start them or anything like that, then drop a comment down below and let me know what you would like to see from me. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all those things, and I will see you on the next one.